able to learn how to respond to a natural disaster, how to follow steps in an earthquake, and how to be more prepared when their family members or loved ones are injured.
The first couple days we worked on being a well person, being a good leader, making good decisions, because we feel that young people who are in leadership positions need to know all of those skills. That led into the Teen CERT. So with the Teen CERT, they've been learning a lot of things that will help them be a responder in emergency situations.
What made me come out this week is to train myself and my family and everyone around me to know what to do in these situations. We don't really think about it. We think of these situations as they're not going to happen to us. They're very unlikely. But when that situation comes around, you need to be able to help your loved ones and do what's right.
1, 2, 3, lift.
I think it's great that kids our age, in high school and middle school it's great because what happens if a disaster happens at school and nobody knows what to do besides that person? And I think it's really great because knowing how to do that, it can help others and bring the school, and you're certified to help that and know what to do in a situation like that. Since I'm graduating the class of this week, I'll be happy to go on any requests, go and help out with other communities.
I think it's important because you need to get involved within your community, and that's one way to get involved with your community. Not only that, you learn a lot of stuff that could be really useful in your family, and I learned a lot medical-wise because I would like to be a surgeon, so it was really fun for me in that aspect.
The final simulation in CERT is basically coming and walking into a scenario to simulate a real-life type response where we have role players inside a venue, whether they be trapped under tables or chairs or injured. Team of CERT individuals come in, and as they break entry into the gym, they were able to triage that individual. Okay, they're walking wounded. This individual needs immediate, they're critical. This person, I can help stop the bleed by wrapping and applying pressure to the wound.
What's going on? A couple earthquakes happened. Just keep your legs steady, Kat. Simulated an earthquake and a whole bunch of people got hurt, and I went around helping people, doing what I've been trained to do. One victim, he had internal bleeding, and you can't really see that when he's laying down, but symptoms of he's super cold, his stomach really hurt. He actually had another injury of hurting his leg, so we splinted that up, and all you could do is put a red band around him, which means he needed immediate help, keeping him safe, keeping him awake.
What have you found besides a head injury?
That's it?
So my victim had 2 chairs and her legs were tangled in the chairs, and I was very lost because I was told that you weren't supposed to move the victim, but she was laying on her stomach, and for me to clear her airway, that was in the proper way, so I had to ask a CERT team member whether I can get her out of these chairs or not, if that was safe or not, and it turns out that I could. So I laid her down and we checked her airway. She was good, but she was non-responsive. She could blink, but she couldn't move her mouth.
This exercise this morning was kind of stressful for me because I didn't know what was happening. I thought we were just going to have another usual class. I was checking any injuries, if she had a back injury or any cuts anywhere else besides her wrist. She was paralyzed on the back and she couldn't feel anything, so checking her legs didn't have any injuries on their legs or anything, but just going through the usual step, how to check someone.
This entire program helps to build our youth into some natural leaders, and when we are looking at having any kind of disaster or where we have to shelter in place, where we're stuck really on the reservation, our youth can step up to help each other, to help us, to help our elders, and really be able to give us that whole community sense of feeling.
That's it. Well done. Hey, give me a